No, you don't. No, I was just going to say, I doubt it. Yeah, I'm great, thank you. Yeah, really good, really good. I'm quite excited because yesterday I got confirmed 2 theatre performance dates. I'll start again. Yes, in real life, I'm going to be doing my one-woman play. It's not mine, I didn't write it, but the one I'm performing, in the Space, which is on the Isle of Dogs, in December. So that's very exciting. Yay! Yeah. I know. I've no idea. It's in East London. I doubt if it's COVID-free. I think there's going to be a lot of social distancing, so it'll be a small audience because they will all be socially distanced, and I think probably, yeah, it'll be, if there was 30 people there, that would be amazing, but I think that's probably the maximum they can fit in there at the moment. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'm not expecting to achieve a sellout. 2 performances, Wednesday and a Thursday, and in December. It's not going to be, the hit show of the theatre, but I just want to get it on its feet and get it seen, to be honest. And also, more importantly, they are going to live stream, and I get to I'll be able to use the video because they will record it as they live stream it. So that's the big plus for me. And it will probably be a better video than the very crappy one I had done when I performed it in Swindon last year. Yeah, I know, it's sad. Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, what would you like to say? I can say anything you like. I can improvise a whole model.
So, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Say a nice big hello. Hello. So, you guys can be heard. I can be heard. So that must mean it is time for the Extreme Improv Extreme Show, and this is actually show number 99. Subtitled Red Balloons. Now you're going to think that that's a reference to the song 99 Red Balloons, but it's not. It's actually a reference to the movie It, because tomorrow is Halloween. So, would you like a balloon, Georgie? Say yes. Yes, and always. In a moment, we're going to meet our performers on the show today. But first things first, I'm going to direct your eyes to the bottom of the screen where you'll see it says suggestion box. Underneath, next to it, it says support the show currently. Subscribe at www.youtube.com/extreme improv. So if you haven't done that already, do so, because coming up over the next couple of weeks, we're going to have a record-breaking number of shows. Every day there are going to be shows, in fact, for the next 2 weeks. Because tomorrow we have show number 100, which is going to be a Halloween special, and then starting the next day, and for the next 12 days after that, we have the Extreme Improv Extreamed Team Championship, which is going to be fantastic. So, Jimmy Mac on YouTube says, "You've upset my cat. Please keep quiet." Sorry, Jimmy's cat, sorry. It's 4 a.m. out there, guys. It's 4 a.m. So,
Jimmy,
audience,
turn
I'm just
your
going
volume down.
Yeah, I know, right? But tell your neighbours to subscribe on YouTube. All right, so I'm going to change what it says in the suggestion box. What was that noise?
That was the cat answering.
Oh, I see. So, please type a suggestion of a word into the comments section, and we will use that to inspire our opening game. For now, let's meet today's performers, starting with Sarit. Say hello to the people.
Hi. Hello, I'm Sarit. I'm an actor, improviser, and a cat lover. Woohoo!
Now, speaking of cat lovers, we have Ruth with her amazing cat Max, who sometimes masquerades as a dog.
You're so cruel. Hello, everybody. I'm Ruth, and I do love cats, but I love dogs as well. And in fact, I own a dog at the moment, and he is, David, he's a dog. He may be little, but he thinks he's as big as a Great Dane. I'm delighted to be here, and I'm going to be in one of the teams competing next week. So you say 2 weeks of shows. Woo! 2 weeks of opportunities.
Okay, now speaking of opportunities, Sanjeev, you're going to tell us all about how we can get involved in your pyramid scheme, I'm sure.
Hi everyone, this is Sanjeev here from Mumbai, India. Great to be here. I thought this show, it's 5:30 p.m. in India right now, and I forgot p.m. and I forgot the daylight saving ritual that happened last week. So I pinged David about an hour back. When do we start?
Okay, yes. So speaking of people who have been waiting the extra hour, Sid, say hello to the people.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Sid from India. I'll be participating in the Extreme Improv Championship on the 1st of November as well. So, looking forward.
Okay, and speaking of people who are looking forward, Jojo, currently you're not facing to the side. Say hello to the people.
No, for once I'm not looking at something next to me. I'm Jojo. I've done acting since I was little, and I'm quite new to improv, but loving it.
Okay, and I'm loving it like... Well, anyway, there we go. So, we're going to go on to our first game, which is going to be a game of verbatim. We're going to start off with verbatim. We'll do a couple of rounds of this. The way it works, audience, is that we are going to take a word you have suggested, and we're going to use it to inspire a 30-second dramatic monologue. Then we're going to ask another performer to recreate that monologue as precisely as they can. So we've got lots of audience comments. Audience, always feel free to give us lots of comments along the way. It doesn't just have to be suggestions, you can give us feedback. Sandra O'George says, "Have fun, guys." Well, thank you, we already are. Let's have a look. Fluctuation, which is a good word from Jimmy Mac, because I'm wearing my flux capacitor t-shirt right now. Sandra says candle. Hugh Janus says constipation. That's quite a Sensitive word for a man named Hugh Janus. But still, Biddy Wink Wink says gracious, confused, television, blasted, hilarious. I think I'm going to go for the word fluctuation. So, Sarit, you're going to have 30 seconds to do a dramatic monologue on the theme of the word fluctuation. And here you go.
Fluctuations in the yearly values could be caused by a variety of factors. A. Huge anus. B. Very small little cats. C. Being an idiot. I would say when things are fluctuating, it is the time to sit down and think, stare in the mirror, and ask yourself the real question. The real question.
Oh, and that is time. That was a few seconds over the time, in fact, just so I was dealing with a technical issue. But because of that, it means that you've got more content to jam into the next 30 seconds. Sid, you're going to have 30 seconds to recreate Sarit's original performance. And here you go.
Fluctuation has 3 factors in the world. 1, Uranus. 2, cats or kitties. 3, I don't remember. 4. But these factors are very important.
And that is 30 seconds. That's 30 seconds. Thank you so much there, Sid. So next up, we're going to come to Ruth. Ruth, you're going to have 30 seconds to recreate Sid's recreation of Sarit's original performance. And here you go.
Fluctuation has 3 important factors. There's 1, Uranus. 2, cats, little kitties. And, well, I can't remember the rest of it.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done. So now we're going to take things full circle. In a moment, we're going to ask Sarit to recreate Ruth's recreation of Sid's recreation of her own original performance. Just for clarity, she's not recreating herself or Sid. She is just recreating the performance as given by Ruth. And here you go.
Fluctuation has 3 factors. 1, Uranus. 2, little kitties going around. 3, oh, I forgot the word there.
And that is time. Well done, well done. So, everyone, it is now voting times. Please put into the comments section who you felt did the best recreation of what came before. If you felt it was Sarit just now, vote for Sarit. If you felt it was Ruth, vote for Ruth. And if you felt it was Sid, vote for Sid. Remember that Sarit's original performance is not up for scrutiny here. It's just about who did the best recreation of what came before. So let's just quickly ask, Jojo, who would you give it to here?
I would give it to Ruth.
Okay. Sanjeev, how would you vote?
I would go with Ruth.
Okay, fantastic. So, audience, get some votes in as quickly as you can. We won't wait round ages and ages for votes just because it's our Friday matinee. But we will have a quick look. I'm just going to remind everyone as well, whilst we're waiting for the votes, that tonight we are going to have our Revenge of the Werewolf show, and there will in fact be 2 of them. There'll be our usual one at 8 PM UK time, and then a bonus one at about 11:30 PM UK time, which is streaming with a group in the States. So do check those out. Right, with that, let's go over to the comments section and see how we're getting on. I see votes for Ruth. Jimmy Mack says, Ruth's performance has upset my cat the least. Michael says Sid. Biddy says Sid. Janie says Sarit. Jane says Ruth. Gallant Hero says Ruth. Styles says Sid. Hugh says Ruth. And with that, Ruth, I'm going to say that you have won that round. So well done, well done, well done. We're going to do another one. But before we do, audience, I'm going to change what we're asking for in the suggestion box. Please now, could you give us suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history plus a secret of theirs? Well-known characters from fiction or history plus their secrets. And let's have a look for a word. We're going to start off with the word rapid. Rapid. So, Jojo, I would like you to do a 30-second dramatic monologue on the theme of rapid. And here you go.
So I climbed into my boat that day, and I was swiping left and I was swiping right, and then left again and right again. And oh my word, the rapids were just going everywhere. They were going over my head. They were going over the back of the boat, over the front of the boat, and the boat was going up and down. And it actually wasn't a boat, it was a canoe, but I called it a boat because I forgot that its name was a canoe. And the canoe actually ended up subsiding, and I had to try and crawl out and swim to safety. And I couldn't because the rapids just kept pulling me along and further down the river.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done, well done. Next up, we are going to come to Sanjeev. Sanjeev, you're going to have 30 seconds to recreate Ruth's original performance as precisely as you can. And let's have a look. Here you go.
Rapid. I was on a boat and I was swiping left and I was swiping right. Then I swiping left, then I was swiping right. And then the boat was going like this and like this because of the rapid. And then the rapid was over my head, it was over the boat, and it was actually a canoe, but I called it a boat. And then the canoe overturned, or the boat as we call it, overturned. And then I really had to crawl myself out of the boat. And yeah, that's about it.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done. So I will now have 30 seconds to recreate Sanjeev's recreation of JoJo's original performance. And here I go. Rapids. So, I was in the boat, and I was swiping left, and I was swiping left, and I was swiping right, and I was swiping right. And then I was suddenly realised that I'm in a boat, even though it's a canoe, but I'm going to call it a boat. So suddenly the rapids, they came up, and they went over my head, and there was water everywhere. And then I was just swiping left, and I was swiping right, and... And that's 30 seconds. Well done. So, now we're going to take things full circle. Jojo, in a moment, you can have 30 seconds to recreate my recreation of Sanjeev's recreation of your original performance. Just for clarity, once again, you're not recreating yourself or Sanjeev, you're just trying to recreate what I did. And here you go.
Rapids, and I was on a boat, and I was swiping left and swiping left, and I was swiping right, and I was swiping right, and the water was going everywhere, and it was going over my head, and I swiped left some more, and some left again, and right some more again, and that's about it.
Got 10 seconds left.
And even though I was swiping left and right, I wasn't looking for a date.
Okay, fantastic. Well, there's still 2 seconds, but we'll say that's all good. Right, so, well done, everyone. Well done. So, audience, it is once again voting time. Let's have a look. Okay, so, 1 second, guys, 1 second. I'm just checking something here. Checking something. Just making sure that's all good. Oh, no, can't do that. Can't do that. Right, so... audience, who do you vote for there? Do you vote for Jojo, in which case put Jojo? Or you could be daring and just write Joe. Or you could write David and be really confusing if you're voting for Ruth. Or you could write Sanjeev if you want to vote for Sanjeev. I got confused there, but that's the way of the world. So, Ruth, who would you vote for in this game?
I think you did a fabulous performance there, David. I especially like your use of the pause at the end. I think that worked beautifully.
It was inspired by Harold Pinter. Who would you vote for, Sid?
I'll give my vote to Sanjeev.
Okay, and Sarit, who would you vote for?
David, Yeah, I really liked the twice left, twice right. That did it for me.
Well, exactly. I was trying to do the time warp. Let's have a look what we've got in the votes comments. The votes comments. Gosh, I can't speak at all today. Let's have a look. So we've got a vote for Jojo. We have another vote for Sanjeev. A second, sorry, that's two come through. Jane says Sanjeev. Hugh says Sanjeev. Biddy says David. Michael says Jojo. Sienna says David, so I think that is two apiece. Styles says Jojo, putting Jojo in the lead. Jimmy says David, tying things up. Boomer says Sanjeev, so it's a three-way tie. The Gallant Hero says David, putting me back in the lead. We'll give it a few more seconds. Let's see any other votes coming in. Audience, if you're going to vote, you're going to have to vote lickety-split. We're going to say going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I stole it. So well done, everyone. That was very, very close. Let's have a look. Jimmy Mac says, I would like to hear more from Mr. Janus. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next game, which is going to be a round of single syllable showdown. The way this works is that there will be two performers in the scene at any one time, and everything they say has to be single syllable words. So, for example, they can say hi, but they cannot say hello. They can say Joe, and they can say Jojo, because they are two separate single syllable words. But what they are not allowed to do is hesitate, and what they are also not allowed to do is have what we deem a circular conversation. If they break any of these rules, they'll be eliminated from the scene. So let's have a quick look. Audience, continue to give us suggestions of characters from fiction or people from history, plus a secret of theirs. But for now, let's have a look for one more word to inspire this scene. This is going to be inspired by television. We're going to do a single syllable showdown word game inspired by television. Starting us off, I would like there to be Sarit and Sid. If everyone else can stop their videos. Sarit and Sid. And here you go.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
What's up?
I bleed.
Why?
Don't know.
Whoa. You sure?
Yes, I am.
That's bad.
I know. When did you come here?
Now. Just now.
I see. Good to have you.
Shall we go to the nurse?
Why?
You bleed.
It is okay.
Oh, you've fallen into the okay trap. Okay is a single word with two syllables. So next up, can we have Sanjeev in?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
God. That was shit.
I liked it.
Why?
It was nice.
Yeah. True that. It was nice.
Thank you.
I love you.
Really?
Yes.
That's
You know
too
why?
Oh, really is two syllables.
Oh, God.
And so with that, you are eliminated. Next up, I will join. Hey!
What's up?
Well, I want to be a star.
on screen?
Hell yeah!
You can.
Tell me more. What shall I do?
Well, you should shine.
I do. My face in the pot. All morn, just to get that gleam.
Yes. You should look good.
I think I do. What's the next step?
You should shag.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
That's how it goes.
Well,
Yeah.
in 10 years, when this comes out, you will be canned.
Whoa.
Your tweets will go out and you will be done.
Will I?
Yeah. So pay up now the big bucks and I'll keep hush.
Right. Here's 10,000 pounds.
So you're out, 1,000.
1,000. Sorry.
Okay, who hasn't been in? Jojo? Or Ruth?
I'm here.
Okay, Jojo I did say.
Oh, bye-bye.
Hey! I just got 10 grand.
How?
She wants to make me do things I did not like, so I did not sue, but it was like a bribe.
What things did she make you do?
Well, if I tell you, can you... Oh shit, I'm out. Right, Ruth, you're in.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You?
Yes. Did you see that show on the box?
Which one?
The one with the man with the huge head.
Bigfoot.
I think so. Bigfoot as well as Big Head.
His name was Tom?
Was it? I don't know. But he had a big head on the box. In real life, it might not be so big.
Scary. Or
Oh,
comedy.
scary is 2 syllables. So with this, who hasn't been in? I think there's one other person. I'm lost track of who's been in or not.
I think everyone's been in, haven't they? I think so.
Okay, that's everyone then. So with that, everyone, come on back. We're going to go on to our next game. Our next game is going to be a round of Extreme Monologue. Yes, we're going to do an Extreme Monologue game now, and the way this works is each of our performers will get the opportunity to perform a monologue. However, they have to keep the monologue going as long as possible without repeating any words and without hesitating. In this game, we interpret hesitation as an extended pause or saying non-words such as or So let's have a look. We do have some characters. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we've got loads of characters now. So I'm going to change what we're asking for in the suggestion box. So audience, could you now give us some suggestions of animals? Audience, give us some suggestions of animals and we'll use them to inspire an upcoming game. But for now, starting us off, Ruth, you can start us off here. You are going to be King Richard III, as suggested by Janie, and you are laying tarmac in the car park. You are King Richard III, you are laying tarmac in the car park. And here you go.
I've fallen on very hard times. King, no more. Now, here, the tarmac goes in the car park. But please, don't tread until it's dry. Otherwise, there will be footprints, and that's bad. We can see tire marks across the way in the road.
Oh, definitely repetition of in. 52 seconds. Well done, well done. That was one of those sneaky ones where there was a couple of little words where I was like, did you say in or did you say it? But I was like, okay, I've got in. So that was 52 seconds, which is a stonking time to beat. Let's have a look. Jimmy Mac says, my cat. Oh yeah, who you've upset. Sorry, I did suggest for animals. We'll use your cat, Jimmy, don't worry. Okay, next up, Sarit. I would like you to be Gene Hackman, preparing to run a marathon. You are the actor Gene Hackman. You are preparing Lex Luthor in Superman, and you are preparing to run the London Marathon, or a marathon. Here you go.
It's hard when you're an actor, but also a runner. Been trying to be a sportsman for as long as I can remember myself. However, what can I say? It's not working for me. Trying to get into the character of the runner, but thinking, shit, fuck, damn, oh, how would I ever be able to do that when I'm used to do that? Woo!
Oh, repetition of that. Oh, this is very interesting. That was the exact same time as Ruth's. The exact same time as Ruth. So we have a tie situation at 53 seconds, I believe it was. So next up, Sid. You will go next. And you are going to be... Let's have a look. You are Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter. And you are being kind. You are Draco Malfoy. You are being kind. That's your secret. And here you go.
Hello, Harry. How are you doing today? When did we get here? Do I remember Hermione? She was bad influence for us. However, Lupin helped everybody in Hogwarts succeed. Great marks received by the whole campus. Dumbledore shall be proud of mermaids in the sea.
Repetition of the. Well done. 1 minute 10 seconds. That was incredible. Wow, this is one of the highest scoring rounds we've ever had of this. Very competitive. So, next up, Sanjeev. Sanjeev, you are going to be... I don't know who that is. You are going to be Jessica Rabbit, and you morph into Peppa Pig on an evening, as suggested by Hugh on YouTube. You are Jessica Rabbit. You have morphed into you morph into Peppa Pig in the evenings. And here you go.
Since it's evening now, I am no more Jessica. What you see, Peppa Pig, usually animals like us are domestic ones. I belong to the cartoon world, the universe.
Oh, repetition of that. 45 seconds. Repetition of that. Okay, well done, well done. Okay, so Jojo, you'll go next. You are going to be Patrick Stewart. You are giving birth to an alien baby. You are Patrick Stewart. You are giving birth to an alien baby. And here you go.
Why on earth did I have intercourse with an alien? I cannot. Oh, repetition of I already.
Oh, Jojo, you called it on yourself as well. Well done. That was 14 seconds. Well done. Okay, so that means there's only me. The big tip is, Jojo, most people won't notice. So most of us aren't even paying attention to each other. So you'll get away with a lot unless you call it on yourself. I will go last then. Can everyone else? Sorry?
I'm too honest.
Well, that's the thing. Right, whereas I will do anything to win. Right, can someone give a suggestion? Oh, actually, no, I'll use one of the other ones. The audience gave us loads in the end. Oh, no, someone else give me one, and then we can use those later if we need them.
I think you should be Doctor Who, the most recent one, as in the female one. Doctor Who, yes, nice hair. Doctor Who cleaning up the rubbish on the moon.
Okay. And here I go. Oh, guys, look at this! Absolutely brilliant! Moon rubbish. Who left this can there? Craters filled with trash. Daleks always recycle because, if you'd noticed, tin men such as those and Cybermen from Germany apparently don't waste. Now, Davros, is he naughty? So, recommendations from Miss Smith, thus, always figure out problems with bin men and let it be wasted in TARDISes no more. Secondly, since none of my enemies will freeze and stop me, the universe destroyed, galaxies crushed like paper balls, pew, into what's going on.
Oh, I'm just enjoying it too much.
Right, okay, that's it. I just got like a world record 1 minute 48, even though I did so many things wrong there.
That's fabulous.
Right, everyone come back. Okay, we're going to go on to our next game. We're going to play a couple of rounds of number of words. And the way number of words work is, as I'm about to explain, I'm going to assign each of you a number of words. And then the sentences you say have to be that number of words. No more, no less. Once you have filled your quota of your number of words, you cannot speak until someone else has said a sentence of their number of words. So let's have a look. Going first, I would like there to be Ruth, Sanjeev and Sarit. Ruth, Sanjeev and Sarit. Let's have a look what this is going to be about. This is going to be inspired by, lots of interesting, lizards. I like it. Lizards. Hang on. We all know that you will do anything, David, as proven last night. What did I do last night to win? I can't remember, Hugh. What did I do? Right. Anyway, so you guys are going to do a scene inspired by lizards. Ruth, in this scene, every time you speak, your sentences will have 4 words, no more, no less. Sanjeev, every time you speak, you will have 2 words, no more, no less. And Sarit, every time you speak, you will have 3 words, no more, no less. Something about lizards, take it away.
Are you with me?
No way.
No.
What did she say?
Can't hear.
Say it again, please.
I am here.
She looks lizardy. Like
That's lizard.
I am right.
you are a lizard.
Yes, I am.
Since when have you?
Big lizard.
Huge lizard, though.
That's a bit odd.
Very odd.
How can you talk?
A talking lizard.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah?
That's scary.
Ha!
Why are you scared?
Sorry, what's that?
I asked why scared.
Just call fly.
Crazy lizard.
Yes, I am.
All lizards eat flies.
That is true.
Hungry lizard.
Not now, eat and fly.
You humans, weird.
That's funny from you.
Not funny.
Quite funny, I think.
You look weird.
Look who's talking now.
You
Weird lizard.
stand up.
So do you. So,
No, I don't.
on your legs, yes.
What the?
I crawl.
Oh, I see now.
Crawling lizard.
Yeah.
All lizards crawl. Sort of.
You are weird.
To you.
Weird lizard.
You eat weird.
We eat our food.
Your food disgusting.
You eat flies. Yuck.
Lizard disgusting.
My food excellent.
No, I agree. Disgusting.
Yuck, horrible.
How do we what?
Walk, talk, drink.
Just because we do.
No, you don't.
How
We
you,
humans.
You.
how do you talk? But you use English.
That's crazy.
That's just language.
Weird monologue.
I think you're magical.
I am magical.
And
No way.
scene! Well done, guys. Well done. So, everyone come on back. Audience, you'll notice that during the last game, I changed up what we were asking for in the comments section. So please, could you now give us suggestions of something unusual that should be banned? Let us know something unusual that should be banned. Right, so let's have a look. The other three of us are going to do the next one. So if the three that just did their scene could step aside. And we've got lots of things that should be banned anyway. So let's just have a look. Wipe out Corona on D Live says defug. No, it's not. No, it's a Q. Defug. Oh, okay. It's trying to make me say a naughty word here on a matinee. So anyway, let's have a look. So this is going to be a scene, and it's going to be inspired by what animal? Seahorses. We're going to do a scene inspired by seahorses, as suggested by Hugh Janus. And let's have a look. Sid, every time you speak, you will have to say 4 words, no more, no less. Jojo, every time you speak, you'll have to say 3 words, no more, no less. And every time I speak, I will have to say 1 word, no more, no less. And this is going to be something to do with seahorses. And here we go.
Seahorses are beautiful.
Yes!
Even me, no.
Huh?
When can I see?
Now!
Then.
I can swim.
Hold.
Did you bring cameras?
Oh, shit.
You
It
said
is okay. All right.
Cool.
let's go now.
See?
Wow. So slimy here.
Joe?
Find seahorses, yeah?
It escaped.
Shall we take one?
Sure.
Yes, let's do it.
Wait!
What is the problem?
Me?
Yes. You. Problem.
Fine.
You want to pay?
No!
Let us steal it.
Okay.
No, bad idea.
Balls.
Such a spoiled sport.
Beach?
Throw it back there.
Yes.
Let's go sleep.
Sure.
With whom? Now, again.
Horse?
On the sand. Thank you.
I don't know.
Sleepy.
Sleepy horse, yes.
Cuddle?
It
Sleepy horse.
put it back there.
No, it's mine.
Yeah.
You wanted to sleep.
Permanently.
My seahorse.
Squished.
Such a kid. Here.
He
Dead.
killed it. I
Well
hate
done, mate.
I hate
Amazing.
you.
Blame?
You killed friends.
Oops.
Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean.
Yeah.
Me sad now.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go.
Yeah.
Get ice cream.
Yeah.
Of course. Why not?
And chocolate
Tonight.
sauce.
Yeah.
Man. Just give food.
But horse dead.
And scene. Well
Sorry.
done. Well done. Okay, so everyone come on back. So, audience, we are going to go on to our next game. And we're going to have a game of Debate Club. We're going to have a game of Debate Club. The way this works is, audience, you have been giving us suggestions of unusual things that could be banned. And we will use them to inspire things that we will then debate about. But before we do that, a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to change what we're asking for in the suggestion box. So please now give us suggestions of more characters from fictional people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. We'll use it to inspire our finale game soon. I rest my case, David. So much repetition. Was I not allowed to repeat in this game? 5 a.m. improv. What? Okay, guys. Okay. Right, so anyway, what we're going to do now. Oh yeah, so just before we play our next game, audience, I just wanted to give a sneaky little reminder to you all of a few things. First of all, tonight we have Revenge of the Werewolf, and that will be on at 8 p.m. UK time. And if you haven't seen it before, it's a long-form improvised comedy show where one of the performers is assigned as a werewolf and the others have to work out who it is before the werewolf kills them all. It's a very interactive show, and you can give questions to the characters. You can help figure out who is the werewolf hidden in plain sight. Then we have a bonus show of that at about 11:30, and that's with Good Improv, I believe they're called, in the United States, or Best Improv, I forget their name, I'm so sorry. And then tomorrow we have our 100th edition of Extreme Improv XStreamed at 8 p.m. UK time, which will also be a Halloween special. And then on Sunday, of course, the Extreme Improv XStreamed Team Championship will be beginning. So do watch that, as the first two shows of that will be starting at 7 p.m. UK time. And it will feature the Red Jets against another team, and then the Vampire Penguins against another team. So anyway, guys, let's go on to this game. So the way Debate Club works is we're going to take one of your suggestions, and we're going to ask two performers to have 1 minute. They don't have to use the entire minute, but a maximum of 1 minute to make their case for or against the thing that they're debating. Starting us off, I would like Ruth and Sarit. Ruth and Sarit. So if everyone else can stop their video for a moment. I'm going to tell you what it is you're debating, and I'm going to tell you if you are for or against it, and then you've got up to 1 minute to make your argument. So let's have a look. Red grapes on Halloween. Is that a thing? Okay, let's have a look. Easter eggs should be banned. Kids walking along with their pants under their butts. Yes. Okay, so when you see the youth nowadays walking along and their pants, or I suppose if by pants you mean their trousers, are just hanging down below their underpants line so that you can see their underwear, that's been a problem. That's been the true epidemic for like the last 10 years. So kids walking along with their pants under their butts. Sarit, you are against this. Tell everyone why in less than 1 minute.
This preposterous habit of youth going with a pants starting from the bottom down, and I shall show you from here down. I mean, where is the logic in that? Pants should cover your butt. You shouldn't expose it to everyone, not even if you are wearing underwear, because human beings have always wanted to keep something to themselves. We are not so open And why should we allow our youth to just show what they have? They're making themselves so open and so known that there's almost nothing to investigate. Who would even like to meet them? I think they are not only doing harm to themselves, saying, here I am and this is what I've got to offer. So,
and that is 1 minute. That's 1 minute. You've made your argument there. Now it's time for Ruth's rebuttal. So, Ruth, why are you in favour of kids walking along with their pants under their butts? And here you go.
We wear so many clothes, all of us. And as human beings, we have the ability to design patterns, fabrics, everything. And I feel that what we're seeing in the youth is a celebration of the creators of the undergarments, as well as the definition of their own bodies, so that they can share with the world what they have to display. They're not going naked. They're not doing anything rude. Why should there be a problem with it? All they're doing is expressing their own creativity, their own desire to be there on display, showing proudly that they are wearing great underclothes. And that is a celebration that we should encourage, we should enjoy, and we should say, it may not be for me to do myself.
And that is 1 minute. That is the end of your time. Thank you so much. Everyone, come on back. Audience, it is voting time. Who do you think made the most compelling argument there? Do you think it was Sarit, who says, guys, pull them up and put them away? Or are you going to vote for Ruth, who thinks if you've got it, flaunt it? So, Jojo, who would you vote for here?
I'd go for Sarit.
Okay. Sid, who would you vote for?
I'd say Ruth has influenced me to consider it, so I go for Ruth.
Okay, compelling. Sanjeev, how would you vote?
I'd go for Sarit.
Okay, interesting stuff. Let's go over to the comments section, see what what votes we've got. Ruth upset my cat the least, says Jimmy Mack. Ruth, Sarit, Ruth. Boomer says Ruth. Any other votes coming in? Sarit. So it's Ruth's in the lead, but it's close. 1, 2, 3 for Sarit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Ruth. Another for Sarit makes it 5-4. Audience, I'm going to literally give a 5-second countdown, just because this will just give an indication of who you feel is doing well in the show. Oh, another one's come through for Sarit. Everything's tied up. So 5-second countdown, then we're going to move on. 5, 4, unless we've got a tie. 3, 2, 1. And we have a tie. So Sarit and Ruth, we're going to have a tiebreaker game. And the Jimmy Max says, stop upsetting my cat. Okay, so Ruth and Sarit, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to be able to prepare to show everyone a magic trick. You're going to have 30 seconds to prepare and then show everyone a magic trick. So I'll give you 30 seconds to get ready to do this. Go for it. Whilst they're doing this, I'm just going to take this moment just to say to everyone out there, if you haven't done so, do take a moment to head over to youtube.com/extreme improv and click the red subscribe button, because it really does help. The more subscribers we've got, the more YouTube's algorithm will help other people discover the show, because the more people that watch it, the more they'll be like, hey, this is a good thing. And so if you're enjoying it, you can never have too much of a good thing. Do help us grow that. Also, just whilst we're waiting for Ruth to come back, Sarit looks ready, I'm going to remind everyone that you could pick up a copy of the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, which has got over 100 improv games covered, telling you the rules, and literally hundreds upon hundreds of pro tips. It's got illustrations at various points. There, we just flicked past one. There was another couple, and lots more in there. So do check those out. So with that, and that's available on Amazon all the way around the world, should mention. Ruth, show us a magic trick, please.
Yes, of course. I would love to. I would like you to examine this. I know it's you can only do it virtually.
Yeah.
It is a perfectly Oh, hang on, where's it gone? On your camera. There
Yeah.
you go. Perfectly normal, unadulterated straw. See that end, and you can see that end. There's nothing in it. You see, I can see through it. You can see.
There we go. Yep, we saw through it.
Yeah, you can see through it. So absolutely nothing in this straw whatsoever. And before you know it, ta-da! It's become a flying piece of paper. Oh, it's gonna attack me.
Fascinating stuff. Fascinating. I haven't seen the likes of that since the great flying pieces of paper incident of '96, but still.
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, it was. Sarit, show us a magic trick, please.
This has got to be very fast. Never seen before on Zoom. Never ever. Watch this. And da 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 da.
Okay, there we go. There we go. So, interesting stuff. Sarit, are you a fan of Family Guy?
Yeah, Peter. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is literally lifted from a segue where they go where they see Jesus performing like a magical trick, and he's literally humming that tune.
Oh, I actually didn't see that, but
Yeah, you've
tune.
never seen. It's the same tune. Maybe they copied it from somewhere else. So, Sarit, I like Family Guy, so I'm going to give it to you there. But Ruth, I appreciate your flying pieces of paper. Right, we're going to have another debate. Next up is going to be Sid and Jojo. Sid and Jojo. Let's have a look for you here. You guys are going to be debating. Let's have a look. Manual tin openers should be discontinued. So manual tin openers should be discontinued, as suggested by Hugh. So let's have a look. If everyone else can take out their screens. So, Jojo, you will go first. You want manual tin openers to be banned. Tell us why. You have up to 1 minute.
So, manual tin openers should be banned because 1, Frey Bentos pies never open with them. 2, you end up with blisters. I have a blister from a tin opener. And 3, they just fall apart and get rusty. They're meant to be able to be washed and put in the dishwasher. They come out rusty. You're meant to be able to lift the edge of cans off with them. Never works, and then you have to use your finger or a spoon, and that's when you cut yourself. And then, what's even worse is when you do get a Frey Bentos pie and you want to open it. Because you're there for ages, just unscrewing and unscrewing, unscrewing, unscrewing. And then you end up with a wrist injury just from unscrewing this one pie. And it's just rubbish. So get rid. Seriously, get rid of them and get an electric one.
And that is 1 minute. Thank you so much.
Objection! I'm very sorry, but take a look at our lives. We work out, we build our biceps and our glutes. We go to YouTube and learn and build our brains. But when are we actually going to get our finger workouts done? Are you saying that fingers aren't important in life? Why don't you chop off your fingers then? You really need to activate the fingers to help use them in other places in life. So, my bad. I lost my train of thought, but yeah.
And that is 1 minute. That is 1 minute. Audience, put your votes into there. Put your votes in. If you agree with Jojo and you want to open those Frey Bentos pies, or agree with Sid if you want to activate those fingers to be able to use them in other areas of life. So, Sanjeev, how would you vote this time?
I'd go with Jojo.
Okay, Ruth.
Well, only because she's injured, I feel that Jojo made a very good case. So, bye-bye, tin openers.
Okay, Sarit.
Well, I'm sorry, I've got to go with Sid. Not only he convinced me about the fingers getting a bit of action, but you know the laughter there, that was worth it all. Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a look at the comment section. Beth Rob 450 on Twitch says Jojo. Emac10 on Twitch says hello. Hello, Emac. Do you have a vote? But enjoy the show if you haven't seen it before. Jimmy Mac says, Jojo upset my cat the least. So that's 2 for Jojo. Battle Cat on Twitch says Sid. Styles says Sid. Boomer Sanjeev says Jojo. Hugh says Jojo. Michael says Jojo. M Mac says, I vote for Sharon. Do you mean Sarit? She wasn't in this either way. Oh, then you've corrected yourself and said Sharon. So that's 1 vote for Sharon. Sharon's doing very well. Okay, you said yes. Wait, was that yes? You mean Sarit? Sarit wasn't in this round, but you're still doing surprisingly well. And with that, I can say, Jojo, you won. You won. So, who's left? Sanjeev and myself. Sanjeev and myself. Let's see what a thing for us debate will be. Jimmy Mac says, I would also like to vote for Sharon. So Sharon is actually coming in second place there. Right, so let's have a look. That bit preceded Family Guy. I do apologise, Sarit, then. What's it from, Jimmy Mac? With like, I know that bit, right? But where did the tune come from? Because there is literally a bit in Family Guy where Jesus, in one of the cutaways, is going da na 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 na. No, 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 no,
Let me explain. I know it like before, I think, Family Guy. So it's like a known thing that everybody...
Yeah, I'll believe you. Right, okay. No, I do believe you. So let's have a look. What are we debating? Okay, let's... Oh, the middle class should be banned. We are debating the middle class should be banned. So, Sanjeev, you are in favour of banning the middle class. Tell us why in 1 minute.
So there are 3 classes that we look at in society. One is the upper class. They are the ones, they are the rich people. They are the ones who run businesses. And then there is the lower class, the labor class, as I would like to call it. They are the ones who really work, get their hands dirty, and run these organizations built by the rich people. So what do the middle class do in between? All they are is bureaucracy. They only increase the bureaucracy between the haves and the have-nots. So rather than having a middle class, I think the middle class should be banned so that the haves of the society and the have-nots of the society can intermingle and there can be income equality among all of them. Because the only reason why income equality is not there is because from the haves to the have-nots, in between, everything gets absorbed by this middle class. Which is why I'm totally in favor of banning the middle class.
Okay, now, that is 1 minute. That is 1 minute. Sorry, I had to stop you there. My minute is starting because I was about to get hot. Like, you want to ban the middle class. Well, if you banned the middle class, that would only leave us with the lower class and the upper class. And where do you think more of those people gathered in the middle are going to end up? they're just going to end up more lower class people. And is that really what you want? Do you want it so that everyone is struggling, so that the people up at the top, they don't even know that there are people below because they're so far down at the bottom of the mountain? Do you really want it so that the upper class just can basically grow wings actually out of their back, that they're that high above everyone else? Because there will probably be one or two of the middlies who will be like, let me come up to the top because I like to go to Waitrose, and they do very nice food there. But the lower class, all of a sudden it's going to get worse for them because there will not be enough McDonald's to go around. Greggs will implode. And that's 1 minute. I don't know what I was talking about in the end. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you vote for here? Top, middle or bottom? Put your votes into the comments. No. Okay, do you vote for Sanjeev, who is a top, or do you vote for me, who some have referred to as a bottom? I'm not sure why. But let's have a look. Sid, who would you vote for here?
I feel Sanjeev's argument was really convincing.
Okay.
Well done.
Jojo, who would you give it to?
You.
Thank you. Ruth, how would Max vote?
Yeah, well, Max would definitely vote for you, David, as do I.
Okay, and Sarit, how would you vote?
You just convinced me with the intermingle word he inserted there. That was so... No, it made a lot of sense.
Okay, let's have a look at the votes coming through. Okay, Hugh Janus says, yes, David, you should run for Prime Minister. Well, thank you. At the moment, I would not want to take that job, though. So, Styles Clash says, David. Jimmy Mac says, you've all upset my cat. He is a terror. Let's have a look. Any other votes coming through, guys? I'm just going to take a second. Do vote, guys. Do vote. I will take a second just to remind everyone that, again, as well as the Extreme Improv XStreamed Team Championship, which will be starting on Sunday, we are going to have tons and tons of guest shows coming up over the next month. Some of them we've already put out names for. Some of them we're just pinning down the exact times that they can do. But if you check later today on the Extreme Improv website, which is extremeimprov.co.uk, the full listing of the schedule of the different guest acts will be out, and then we'll start pushing them more. So you're going to see loads of performers and groups from all over the world. With that, let's have a look how we're doing. Sanjeev gets a vote. Sanjeev gets a vote. David gets a vote. David gets a vote. And Sanjeev, you have won. So well done. So let's have a look. We're going to go on to our finale game now, which is going to be an impression battle royale tournament. So yes, the way this works is we're going to do competing impressions, and then you'll decide which impression you preferred, and then we will have a finale round, which will be a three-way battle. So first up, we're going to have Sanjeev and Sarit. Sanjeev and Sarit. Sarit, you can go first. And let's have a look at the comments section. Let's have a quick look here. Okay, so who's going first? Sarit. You are Charlie, from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory fame, as suggested by the Erosers? The Erosers? I don't know. The Rosers? The Rosers. The Rosers, that's your name. On Twitch. Says Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, subscribing to Spotify Premium. So let's see your best impression of Charlie. Subscribing to Spotify Premium at the Chocolate Factory.
Emma, would that be okay if I subscribe to Spotify Premium, Grandma? Because it's going to be my birthday soon. And I would really like that, but if it makes the family suffer, then I won't do it, although I really want to do it. But is that allowed only if it won't upset you? Because if it upsets you or Grandpa, I'd sacrifice myself for the family, because there's nothing more important than family. I would give up my subscription, although I really like it, for my family, because family family is everything. And that's what I think. I'm a very, very good boy, even though I haven't got any money. Oh, look at the rain raining from the ceiling because we don't have any ceiling. I wonder if it will keep on raining when I watch those lovely songs on Spotify, only if it's not too much upsetting for you.
Okay, and well done there. Well done. Well done. So let's find a character for Sanjeev. Alan Squared on Twitch. You've suggested a character, but we need something unusual for that character to do. So I'm going to give you a moment to find that. But Alan Squared on Twitch also says, is Nelson's column the best column? Well, we'll think on that and come back to you with an answer in a minute. Let's have a look. Right, I don't understand one of these things. Let's have a look. I think that bit existed in the 80s. Who invented it? I don't know. I don't know who invented it. But we need to find out. Let's have a look. Oh my god. So, Alan Squared, you said a lot of stuff earlier. By sweet dream, I mean wet dream. What? Right, so you are going to be Tutankhamun, and you are dabbing. You are King Tutankhamun, as suggested by the Rozzers, and you are dabbing. And here you go.
So, I have never heard about the character before. Which is why I'd rather focus on dabbing than the character. Now, dabbing is an art. A lot of people think it's a science, but at the risk of sounding repetitive, it is an art. It is an art form which has evolved over the years, over centuries, by our forefathers. And here today, dabbing has a great future. It is a skill which is developed by continuous practice, and I strongly feel it should be introduced as a course right from kindergarten for all the kids so that they grow up and know how to dab.
Okay, and well done. Well done. So, audience, okay, who do you think won that? Put your votes into the comments section now. Did you get the golden ticket to give to Sarit into the next round? If so, vote for Charlie or Sarit if you want to vote for Sarit. Or do you want to say that you vote for King Tutankhamun? In which case, dab your way to victory for Sanjeev. Put Sanjeev or Tutankhamun into the comment section. Or just write Sanjeev, because I'm not sure how you spell Tutankhamun. But Sarit or Sanjeev, put your votes into the comment section now. Emac10, you said first. So you got the first comment, but who did you vote for? Right, Ruth, who would you give it to?
I would give it to Sarit, and I think that's what he was voting for. I think he was voting for the first of those two people.
Okay. Who would you vote for, Jojo?
I'd have to go with Sarit as well, only because Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is one of my favourite movies ever.
Interesting. And Sid?
Yep, Charlie gets the vote.
Okay, let's have a look in the comments section. We've got Boomer says Sanjeev. Alan Squared on Twitch says Sarit. Michael says Sarit. Janie says Sarit. Jimmy Max says Tutankhamun. Hugh says Sarit. Sienna says Sanjeev. Biddy Wink Wink says Sarit. And Emac10 says Charlie. Love it. So it's a vote for Charlie after we had a vote for Sharon earlier. Emac.
Charlie. It's
yeah.
Sarit.
No, I like that Emac is seeing potential in people that aren't actually here. They're better than us. Charlie, this is for you.
But David,
Yeah?
David, that was Sarit. Sarit was being Charlie.
Oh, right. No, okay. After when Emax said Sharon earlier, I thought it was just getting, like, your bit with some random names. That's very funny. That is very funny. With that, I can say, Sarit, you won. So, well done. So, the Rosas says, lol. And Emax says, Charlie Choco. I'm not thick, lol. But the chocolate is thick, and it is chocolatey. So let's have a look. Jimmy Max says, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a bad movie. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is one of my favourite movies. I agree with that. Jojo, do you like... Which do you prefer, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka?
No, it's got to be the old one with Gene Wilder in it.
Yes, exactly. The new one is terrible. But anyway, let's have a look. Okay, so Alan, we will use your suggestion in a moment. Let's have a look what we've got here. So, also, does anyone have an opinion? Is Nelson's column the best column? Anyone got any particular feelings on this?
I don't feel strongly about it.
Yeah, I'm not against it. I think I saw a good column in a newspaper once, but with this, we're going to move on. So who hasn't had a go? We're going to have Jojo and Ruth. Jojo and Ruth. Ruth, you can go first. And here is the suggestion that Alan Squared gave us. He says, oh, okay, Noel Edmonds getting confrontational in the Carphone warehouse because they won't renew his contract. You and Noel Edmonds, Carphone warehouse, won't renew your contract, and here you go.
Don't you know who I am? I am the master of the deal, the trying to say whether or not you've got the amount of money that you want or whether you're going to try and risk it, the deal or no deal, and the phone is so important. And so surely, you know that with me in your Carphone warehouse shop, I would just make it a great place, and you would find that you'd get customers flooding in to see Noel Edmonds doing Deal or No Deal from here. I mean, really, I thought it was a great idea. How can you think it's not a great idea? It's the best idea that I've ever had since I had a job on the BBC, which is such a long time ago now. And that bloody blobby bloke took it away, really, from me because he was just not that good.
Okay, and well done. Thank you so much there, Ruth. Hugh Janus says, you said I've good a column, but do you mean you've got a column? Hugh, link us up. What's your column?
Don't ask him that.
Why?
Hugh Janus.
Oh, that's what you think his column is?
Oh, I think. Don't go there.
No, Hugh wouldn't do that to us. Right, so anyway. So let's have a look. Oh dear. Hugh, that's your name is the joke that keeps on giving. Jojo, you will go next. You are going to be gotta find one, gotta scroll back. Okay, you are going to be Riddick. You are Riddick, as played by Vin Diesel, on a sightseeing tour of Blackpool. You are Riddick on a sightseeing tour of Blackpool. And here you go.
Not that I know who Riddick is, but yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blackpool. And on your left, you will see the sea, and on your right, you will see the one and only Big Dipper, that is also known as the Pepsi Max. And as we travel further down the promenade, you will spot the lights above your head. These shall be turned on from around 7 o'clock tonight when it gets dark. And you may either walk or travel on one of our trams to see them. You could also go and visit the tower, which is meant to look like the Eiffel Tower but doesn't. But if you are scared of heights, I do suggest that you do not do this because it has a glass bottom. And there is also the Hounds Hill Shopping Centre that you could go and visit to do all your shopping. And there's various different boutiques for hair, boutiques for nails, boutiques for clothes. My favourite, boutiques for handbags. And then there is also the famous Harry Ramsden's Fish and Chip Shop. And I suggest that if you go there, we have these vouchers for you. And there's money off, there's free food, free drinks. And then one place that I recommend you to stay is the Big Blue Hotel. Because it is amazing. And if you're looking for an adults only hotel, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Butterfly Hotel.
And that will do. There we go. There we go. So, audience, it is now voting time. Who do you give it to there? Do you want to have the Chronicles of JoJo and see JoJo into the next round? In which case, vote for JoJo or Riddick. Or do you want Noel Edmonds to make a deal or no deal to get in or not to the next round? So vote either Noel or Ruth for Noel, or vote JoJo or Riddick for JoJo. Let's just have a look here. Alan Squared, it said, isn't Riddick blind? No. So Riddick has got like a visor on because he's had his eyes altered so that he can see like as clear as day at night. So he's got like night vision built into his eyes. That then means during the daytime he's got to wear the visor. Otherwise the light is too blinding to him. But he can see. So, Sanjeev, who would you give this to? Exactly. A bit like Cyclops. A bit like Cyclops in X-Men.
That would be the way to do it, Jojo. That's what you missed out.
I didn't know who Riddick was, but they are all places in Blackpool that I mentioned.
Well, I thought that was amazing that Riddick knew so much about Blackpool.
Okay, Sanjeev, who would you vote for?
I'd go with JoJo.
Okay, Sid, who would you vote for?
Root for me.
Okay, and Sarit, who would you vote for?
Sarit's gone.
Oh, okay. So, with that, sorry guys, I was just looking up the Butterfly Hotel in Blackpool, because apparently it's adults only. So, let's have a look at the comment section. Kapulthev says, you guys are still live? Not since last night, but, you know, we've had a night in between. But to you were, like, with us until, like, 3 or 4 a.m. And so what time is it for you, Kapulthev, in Sri Lanka? Alan Squared says JoJo. Okay, idea. Elizabeth Bennet swearing at a dead cow. Oh, we can use that. I don't know. Who is Elizabeth Bennet? Is that from, like, Jane Austen or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, we will use that coming up. So, let's have a look. Noel Edmonds. And so, sightseeing exclusively at night. Yes, Alan, that's like, you know, you get all the best things are at Blackpool or at night. Let's have a look. Any other votes coming through? Any other votes? Oh, Pride and Prejudice. Sorry, I was mistaken. So let's have a look. Audience, it's voting time. It's voting time. We're discussing all kinds of things, but not the votes. So we've got votes for JoJo, votes for Noel Edmonds, another vote for Noel Edmonds. Any other votes coming through, guys? So I'm just going to give you a few more seconds just to say that coming up later today, we do in fact have the Revenge of the Werewolf show. And of course, we are going to have the Extreme Improv XStreamed Team Championship starting on Sunday. So another vote's come through for JoJo. Kapthev says, hi David, hi Ruth and everyone else. Right now it's 6:58 p.m. Oh, it's dinner time. I would like some pizza. Okay, so Hugh Janus says JoJo. I think that may put JoJo into the lead here. We'll give it 5 more seconds, 4 more seconds, 3 more seconds, 2 more seconds, 1 more second. JoJo, you go through. Well done. So who hasn't had a go? I've not had a go. And Sid, you've not had a go. So Sid, you are going to be... you are going to be Geordie LaForge. Oh, no, hang on. That isn't the suggestion. It's Geordie LaForge also wears a visor. Do you know who that is? Okay, I'll get someone else since that wasn't an official suggestion. So let's see who you can be. Gotta scroll back because there's loads of suggestions. You are going to be Augustus Gloop. We already had Charlie, so let's mix it up a bit. You are going to be... Oh my god, these characters are random. You are Alexander the Great. You are buying Bitcoin. You are Alexander the Great. You are buying Bitcoin. And here you go.
See, I've taken over the world, man. I've taken over the world. Now I need to take over the finances of all the people in the world. And what's the latest currency? Cryptocurrency. So, I'm in. Tell me, how much do I need to pay for some bitcoins? You need gold, you need women, you need cattle in exchange for bitcoins. I can give them all. But give me my bitcoins. I'll take them all. Rule over the world. And yeah, I might die young, but dying young, but partying hard is the way to go. Don't you get it? So yeah, my minister, Joel, will help me out with the finances. I don't really know how to use the technology with all the computers and IT work, but let him figure it out, and I'm going to rule the world. Continue to do so for the rest of my life. That's it.
Okay. And scene. Well done. So, I will go next. Emac10 says, haha, lovely of a can. And then ice cold beer, no problem. It's not actually. It's a Pepsi Max. But let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, okay. So we'll use Elizabeth Bennet in the next round. I've got a specific suggestion. Right. So David, you are Goofy, and you are right-hand man of Darth Vader. You are now about to face off against Luke. Capitev, that's very detailed. So I'm Goofy, I work for Darth Vader, and I'm about to fight Luke Skywalker. And here I go. Well, gosh! So, Mr. Skywalker, now, your dad over there, he thinks you're up to something no good. And I can say, 'cause I'm a father, if you've ever seen my show, Goof Troop. So, listen up, son. I'm gonna get you. So put him up, and bang! See, you're a real person from a galaxy far, far away, and I'm a cartoon character, so you can't kill me unless you've got dip. So, boing! And there you go. And that's it. So, there we go, everyone. Come on back. Who would you give it to this time? Would you give it to me as Goofy? And you want the Goof Troop to go through? Or do you vote for Sid the Great? In which case put Alexander the Great or Sid. So Ruth, who would you give it to on this occasion?
Much as you did a wonderful Goofy impression there, David, I think for me, Alexander the Great and Sid have got it 100%.
Okie dokie. Who would you give it to, Sanjeev?
I'll go for Alexander the Great.
Okay, and Sarit, who would you vote for?
I would go for you, David. I mean, it's a bit unfair because Goofy is such a specific character with, you know...
You're right, I did have it very unfair.
However, we're here to win, and I choose you.
Okay, let's have a look at the comment section. Hugh Janus says, David. Alan Squared says Goofy. The Rozzers says Goofy, making it 3-0. Michael says Sid. Battle says Sid. Goof Troop all the way says Mac. Styles says Sid, making it 4-3 to me at this stage. Mac says second. Let's have a look. It must be dead cow, though. Must be a dead cow. Okay, I think that's your suggestion. I'll find it. Let's have a look. Give it to Goofy until the end of season, says Alan Squared. So I'll give it 5 more seconds, but I think I've just about taken it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I go through there. So well done all. So now we're going to have a fatal 3-way where one of us will actually die. No, I'm joking. Right, imagine if that was like the rules of this show. We'd soon get taken off the air. Right, let's have a look. Who's in the finale then? 3 of us in the finale. Jojo, Sarit, and myself. So, let's find Sarit. You are... I don't know who that is. Humbert. Anyone know who Humbert is? I'm going to look it up. I'm not sure who that is, the Rosas. Right, but you are going to therefore be... Let's find it. You are Elizabeth Bennet swearing at a dead cow from Pride and Prejudice. You are Elizabeth Bennet
Cow. Okay.
swearing at a dead cow. Remember, this is our matinee show, so like F&C bombs in moderation, please. And here you go.
See, why you have to behave like such a cow? I mean, this is preposterous. You evil creature. I mean, imagine going just there and doing moo. Oh, you see, I can speak your language, but do I? No, I don't, because it's not what I should do. I mean, you ugly beast, preposterous, tail-waving, fat cow. How very dare you indeed. I mean, my ears are just popping just to hear your ghastly noise coming out from your ugly, stinky, filthy shithole of a mouth. Oh my God, you see what you caused me to do? Oh, I think I might faint any minute now. I've just said the S word. Oh my God. Oh. You're waving your tail just to get rid of a few flies. I will get rid of a few flies. Here, this is how I get rid of fly. Huff away. Shoo. How very dare you, you ugly, fat, idiot, stupid cow.
Okay, it's okay, and calm. Oh my goodness. Audience, I would just like to apologise for that outburst there from Sarit. That was intense. So, next up, Jojo. Alan Squared on Twitch has said, I would like to see Judy Finnegan mourning the loss of a tank of tropical fish following a lengthy power outage. So there's been a lengthy power outage, your tropical fish have died, and you are Judy Finnegan. And here you go.
Oh my word. I can't believe it. What, viewers? My darling fish. I'm sorry for the lateness of this show, but we had a power outage earlier, and Richard can't believe it either, but the fish that you used to see in the tank behind us, they've died. I can't believe it. There was the angel fishes in there, and now they're actually angels. And I just can't believe it. And Richard's tried to console me, and he couldn't. But I had to be sincere and come and tell you about it, because it's a bit like when I flashed my breasts at the awards ceremony. I have to be honest and open about these things, but I swear I'm not going to flash you again. I promise. But please, no comments, no tweets, no Facebook messages about these fish, please, because it is just too traumatic, too upsetting.
Okay, and well done. God, it is emotional. It's getting emotional. Alan Squared said actually getting emotional. Emac10 says moving. So let's... Emac also says RIP with a goldfish and 2 wings next to it. That's a very impressive combination of emojis there. The Rosers says Pilchard and Judy. The Rosers, you have officially won the comment of the day. I love it. Right, Pilchard and Judy. Love it. That's better than any pun I would have come up with. So, I will go last. And Kapilthev has given us a suggestion to see if there's anything else. A dead cow with a flapping tail. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look. And Kapilthev said, Lois Lane is Batman. And now she has to fight Superman. So Lois Lane is Batman, and now she has to fight Superman. And here I go. Son of Kal-El, it is I, Lois. Yes, you thought it was a dark night last night when we were in bed. But now it is even a darker night during the day, because the reporter, always undercover, have got under your covers, Clark, and I have learned your secrets. Kryptonite will destroy you, and then Batman will reign supreme. Now tell me, do you bleed? Because you will. And that's all I've got. So, audience, who do you vote for there? You can either vote for Lois Lane or me as Lois Lane. Put David or Lois to vote for David. You can vote for Pilchard and Judy. And if so, vote for Jojo. Or you can vote for Sarit as...
Elizabeth Bennet.
Of course, Elizabeth Bennet. So you can show pride and have no prejudice against Sarit and vote for Sarit. Sanjeev, who would you vote for?
My vote is for Sarit.
Okay. Ruth, how would you vote?
I would also vote for Sarit because how very dare you.
Interesting. Sid, how would you swing things this time?
Go for Lois Lane.
Lois Lane, interesting. So with this, audience, just because this is the finale game to decide who will be today's Extreme Improv Extremed champion of the show. In fact, I could say that this is going to be the last time we have an Extremed champion for a couple of weeks, because tomorrow it is our 100th episode. So I'm not saying there aren't shows, there's going to be more shows than ever, but... for the next couple of weeks, we are going to have the team championship, so there won't be a champion at the end of each show until we get to the finale, and then it will be a team. But tomorrow, as it is our 100th episode, we will once again be competing, not for the Extremes Championship, but for the big gold belt itself. So tomorrow we'll decide who is the actual Extreme Improv Champion. So, let's have a look what we've got. Thanks for the lols, sees you later, says Emak. Don't take this away from me. Don't say that. I don't know what you're talking about. This is what happens when you read comments in reverse order. That's Alan Squared. Alan Squared says Lizzie B. So Elizabeth Bennet. Capelthez said, I actually had another suggestion for David, but you still nailed Lois. Oh, I didn't see your other suggestion. Hugh says Jojo. Michael says Jojo. Battle says Jojo. I vote for Elizabeth B, says Emak. Style says Jojo. And then you said Pilchy, but after that you said you vote for Elizabeth B. So I'm going to interpret that as your vote, Emak. Let's have a look. Chilling, don't know what that referred to. And so, any more votes coming through, audience? Any more votes? Let's just count them as again. So, Lois, Elizabeth Bennet, Jojo, Joe, Elizabeth Bennet, Jojo, that's where we're up to. So I think in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Jojo, you have won. So you are today's Extreme Improv Extremed champion. So well done, you have won. You are today's winner. So with that, audience, put any final comments you've got into the comment section. We'll read them at the end of the show. But for now, let's find out where you can find all of our performers. Starting with Sid, where can the people find you?
Hello, I'm available. You can find me on Instagram at Sartha_Sid. So SARTHA_SID.
Okie dokie. Ruth, where can the people find you?
People can find me at Ruth Curtis Acts on Twitter, or you can look at my website, ruthcurtis.co.uk, or wow.co.uk, which is fabulous, so much more than just wow. And I'll be here in the Teen Championship in the Team Vampire Penguins, so please watch and vote for us.
Okie dokie. Next up, Sanjeev, where can we find you?
You can find me on Sanjeev Srinivasan, that's my full name. You can find me with the same name on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter.
Okie dokie. Next up, Sarit, where can everyone find you?
Find me on Sarit W Chen, SaritWchen on Instagram. You can find me under Sarit Wilson Chen on Facebook, or at Carpionet on Twitter. And I'm going to be performing with my long form as a guest in the Extreme Championship. Not as part of the championship, but just as a guest. We are called Tragically Unscripted. So we're going to be performing on the 3rd, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
6 o'clock. Come watch us, and I'm also going to be performing with one of the Extreme Improv troops. Which one is it, David?
I can't remember. There's like 65 people involved. But one of them. I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember. So, anyway, guys, let's just tell you where to find me. My name is David Postansky. You find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Postansky, which is spelled Pustansky. You can pick up a copy of the big book of improv games from Extreme Improv on Amazon all the way around the world. You can get it as a paperback, like this version, or you can get it on a Kindle device. So whichever is your preference, pick your poison, and you can get it from Amazon. So, Jojo, our winner today, where can the people find you?
So I'm on Facebook under Joe Ross. I think it's Jolene, Joeleyne 31 for my Twitter.
Okay, thank you so much. Now let's just see if there's any final comments. Hugh Jana says, well done everyone, and another faultless presentation, David. Thank you very much, Hugh. See you tonight. So yes, that will be the Revenge of the Werewolf show at 8 PM tonight, UK time. Do check that out if you haven't seen it before. It's a lot of fun. Okay, Hugh Jana says, and I have an enormous column. Right, Sandra O'George says, well done, Jojo, and then a smiley face. Kapathev then gave his other suggestion. Sorry, it was a bit too late. And Emac10 says, see yous laters. So from all of us, we will see you later. See you another time. Stick with us. If you haven't pressed subscribe on YouTube, do so now. And because we're going to have so many shows coming up, I will just mention loads of shows, including Sarit's show, which is Tragically Unscripted, which will be Tuesday, November 3rd at the 6 PM slot. And then we're going to have loads of others. We've got Sudden Knot, who will be performing on Sunday, November 8th. We're going to have loads of them. We're going to have Improvoki, who will be performing. We're going to have Multiverse Improv. We're going to have Improbotics. We're going to have two profs, including the Prop Boys. We're going to have Tim Williams back with more. We're going to have, oh my God, so many. Third Person Theatre, the Laughter Academy. Just having a quick look at this now, the Portsmouth Improv Experience, Sets Comedy Entertainment with Comedy Frenzy, loads of people that you've seen regularly, MJ Kang, Donovan Santiago, Brenna Judkins, Asad Khan, loads of them are going to be performing over the next couple of weeks with their own shows, guest shows, two profs, stand-up comedy, and so much more. So do check that out. Head over to youtube.com/Extreme Improv, click subscribe, and you'll get to see all of these amazing shows. So, with that, from me, until next time, stay safe, stay happy, and stay extremed. Bye, everybody!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Nice meeting all of
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
and we are now off the air.